Think about the last time you walked into a room and completely forgot why you were there. It's not just a glitch in your system. We're living through a quiet epidemic of brain fog that's effectively erasing our short-term memories before they even have a chance to stick. Most of us just drink more coffee and hope for the best, but there is a specific ancient botanical that doesn't just clear the fog, it actually repairs the neural pathways that stress is trying to dissolve. Today, we're looking at the herb that acts like a reset button for your cognitive clarity. We're going to find out why your brain is struggling and how one leaf might be the key to turning the lights back on.
Picture your brain like a whiteboard. Every morning, you start with a clean slate, but for most of us, by 2 p.m., that board is covered in frantic scribbles, half-finished thoughts, and layers of old ink that won't wipe off. That's brain fog. It's that heavy, static-filled sensation where thinking feels like wading through waist-deep water. You know the word is there, you know the task is important, but the connection just fails. It's exhausting, right? And the wild part is that we've started to accept this as normal. We call it getting older or just being busy. But what if the biological mechanism of your memory is actually under attack? Science is showing us that chronic stress and digital overload are literally melting the dendritic spines in our brains, the very parts that catch and hold on to new information.
There's a chemical called cortisol. You've probably heard of it as the stress hormone. In small bursts, it's great. It helps you run from a tiger. But in 2026, the tiger is your inbox, the traffic, and that news alert on your phone. When cortisol stays high, it becomes a literal memory eraser. It targets the hippocampus, the brain's search engine, and starts to shut down the production of new neurons. It's like your brain decides that remembering your grocery list isn't a priority when it thinks it's in a survival situation. This is why you can't focus. Your system is stuck in a loop. But here is where it gets interesting. There's a plant that has been used for over 3,000 years specifically to counteract this exact process. It was found in the wetlands of India and was so revered that they named it after the creator god of the universe. Bacopa Monnieri, or Brahmi, isn't some new age discovery. It's a staple of Ayurveda. Ancient scholars used to consume it to help them memorize massive volumes of sacred texts. Now I know what you're thinking. Sure, a weed from a swamp is going to help me remember where I put my car keys. I was skeptical too. But modern pharmacology has actually caught up to the tradition. We've identified compounds called bacosides. These bacosides do something incredible. They help repair damaged neurons by enhancing the rate at which the nervous system can communicate. Think of it like upgrading your brain's dial-up connection to high-speed fiber optics. It's not just about boosting your brain, it's about physical restoration. It targets the wear and tear that high-speed living leaves behind. Let's talk about the memory eraser effect specifically. Why do we feel like we're losing our edge? One major reason is oxidative stress. Your brain uses a massive amount of energy, and that process creates waste. If your body can't clear that waste, it builds up like smog in a city. This smog slows down the signals between your brain cells. Bacosides in the herb act like a specialized cleanup crew. They neutralize those free radicals before they can damage the delicate machinery of your memory. But the most fascinating part is how it handles the eraser, that cortisol we talked about. Bacopa is an adaptogen. That means it doesn't just push you up or pull you down, it helps your body find a baseline. It tells your brain, hey, it's okay, there's no tiger. When that happens, the hippocampus can finally stop surviving and start functioning again. Now, don't go running to the health store just yet. There's a catch that most influencers won't tell you. This herb is not a limitless pill that works in 20 minutes. It's not caffeine. It's not going to give you a rush. In fact, if you take it and expect to feel like a superhero immediately, you'll probably be disappointed. This is a biological rebuild, not a temporary patch. Most of the high-quality clinical trials show that the real magic doesn't even start until about week 8 to 12 of daily use. Your brain is a slow-growing organ. You are literally building new dendritic branches. You can't rush the growth of a tree, and you can't rush the rewiring of your mind. It requires patience, which is something our modern world is honestly pretty bad at. But the results? They're actually measurable.
There was a famous study, double-blind, placebo-controlled, the whole 9 yards, where healthy adults took this herb daily. After 12 weeks, their visual information processing speed went through the roof, their learning rate accelerated, and their memory consolidation, the ability to turn a new fact into a permanent record, became significantly more efficient. It was like they had more storage space on their hard drive. But what's even more wild is the effect on fatigue. We often think fatigue is about lack of sleep, but mental fatigue is often just the brain being unable to filter out distractions. When your brain is protected by these bacicides, it doesn't have to work as hard to stay on task. It's more efficient. You're not getting smarter exactly, you're just removing the friction that was making you feel slow. Let's dig into the brain fog versus fatigue distinction. Fatigue is when you want to do the work, but your body says no. Brain fog is when you're sitting at your desk, you have the energy, but your mind is just offline. It's like a computer that's stuck on the loading screen. This herb helps by increasing blood flow to the cerebral cortex. More blood means more oxygen. More oxygen means more ATP, the actual fuel your cells use. It's like clearing a blockage in a pipe. Once the flow is restored, the fog starts to lift because the brain finally has the resources it needs to process the sheer volume of data we throw at it every day. But we have to talk about the memory eraser title again. Why do I call it that? Because without these narrow protective shields, your modern environment is actively deleting your potential every single day. Think about how much information you consume in 1 hour of scrolling. It's more than someone in the 1800s consumed in a week. Your brain wasn't designed for this. It's constantly trying to decide what to keep and what to throw away. And in that panic, it often throws away the important stuff. Bacopa helps by modulating the neurotransmitters like acetylcholine, which is the primary chemical for learning and memory. When acetylcholine levels are healthy, your filter works better. You stop being a passive recipient of noise and start becoming an active processor of information. This is the difference between feeling like a victim of your schedule and feeling like the pilot of your life. It gives you that split second of extra processing time to actually think before you react. Wait, I need to tell you about the Satori connection. In some Eastern traditions, they talk about a state of sudden enlightenment or presence. While a supplement won't give you enlightenment, the clarity that comes from a well-nourished brain feels pretty close to it. When the fog lifts, you notice things. You notice the way the light hits the wall. You notice the nuance in a conversation. You're no longer just surviving the day. You're actually present for it. This herb has been used by monks for centuries specifically for this reason, to help the mind stay sharp during long meditations. They knew that a tired, foggy brain is a distracted brain. And in a world that is designed to keep you distracted, having a clear, focused mind is a legitimate superpower.
So, how do you actually use this? First off, quality matters more than almost anything else, because Bacopa is a hyperaccumulator. It sucks up everything from the soil it grows in, including heavy metals. If you buy the cheapest version on the shelf, you might be getting a dose of lead with your memory boost. Not exactly what we're going for, right? You want to look for standardized extracts, specifically those that mention a high percentage of bacosides, and always check for third-party testing. Another thing, it's fat soluble. If you take it on an empty stomach with just water, you're basically wasting your money. Take it with a meal or some healthy fats like avocado or nuts. It needs that fat to actually get across the blood-brain barrier and start doing the work. Now, let's talk about the side effects, because I promise to be raw with you. For some people, Bacopa can be, let's say, digestively adventurous. It can cause a bit of nausea or an upset stomach if you're not used to it. That's another reason to take it with food. But there's also a psychological effect that some people report.
Because it's so good at lowering cortisol and reducing stress, it can sometimes make you too relaxed. Like, I have a deadline in an hour, but I'm perfectly okay with just watching this bird outside my window kind of relaxed. Some call it anhedonia, or a lack of motivation. It doesn't happen to everyone, but it's something to watch out for. It's all about finding that balance between a clear mind and a driven one.
Is it better than lion's mane? That's the question I get a lot. Lion's mane is great for nerve growth factor and overall brain health, but in my experience, Bacopa is the king for specifically stopping the memory leak. If lion's mane is the builder, Bacopa is the shield. They actually work really well together. Imagine building a beautiful new house while someone is outside throwing rocks at the windows. Lion's mane builds the house, Bacopa stops the rocks. When you combine these two, you're not just clearing the fog for today, you're fortifying your brain against the future. But remember, supplements are only about 10% of the equation. If you're sleeping 4 hours a night and eating processed junk, no herb in the world is going to save your memory.
We live in an era where we treat our brains like machines. We want to overclock them, hack them, and make them run faster. But the brain isn't a chip. It's an ecosystem. When we have brain fog, it's the ecosystem telling us that it's out of balance. Using an herb like Bacopa is less about hacking and more about tending the garden. It's providing the nutrients and the protection that the ecosystem needs to thrive on its own. We've forgotten how to be quiet. We've forgotten how to let our minds rest. Sometimes the best thing you can do for your memory is to just give it the space to breathe. Bacopa just helps create that space by lowering the internal noise level.
One more thing about the memory eraser, it's not just about facts, it's about your life story. When we're in a constant state of brain fog, we stop forming rich, detailed memories of our own experiences. We look back at a month and it's just a blur of work and screens. That's the real tragedy. You aren't just losing your productivity, you're losing the texture of your life. By clearing the fog and protecting your hippocampus, you're actually allowing yourself to save the moments that matter. Whether it's the laugh of a friend or the feeling of a cool breeze, a healthy brain records those in high definition. You deserve to have a high-definition life, not a pixelated, blurry one.
Let's summarize the game plan if you're ready to try this. Step 1, find a high-quality, third-party tested Bacopa extract. Step 2, commit to it for at least 60 days. Don't quit in week 2 because you don't feel like Bradley Cooper in Limitless. It doesn't work that way. Step 3, take it with food. And step 4, pay attention. Notice the subtle shifts. Are you less irritable? Is it easier to find that word that was on the tip of your tongue? These small wins are the sign that your brain is healing. And while you're at it, maybe put the phone down 20 minutes before bed. Give the herb some help, okay? It's a partnership between you and the plant. I often think about how much human potential is currently locked behind a wall of brain fog. Think of all the books that aren't being written, the businesses not being started, and the connections not being made because we're too tired to think. We treat brain fog like a personal failing, but it's a systemic issue. We are living in a world that is fundamentally misaligned with our biology. Using these ancient tools isn't just about being a better worker, it's about reclaiming your humanity. It's about having the mental energy to care about things again. Because when you aren't struggling just to remember your password, you have the bandwidth to wonder, to create, and to actually engage with the world.
Look, your brain is the only one you're ever going to have. Don't let it fade out into the fog. Whether you try Bacopa or just decide to take a walk in the woods and leave your phone at home, do something today to protect your clarity. If you found this useful, share it with that one friend who's always losing their keys. You know who they are. Let's help each other stay sharp. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I'll talk to you in the next one. Stay present, stay curious, and keep your memory yours.